We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running?
Got a new move for you.
What is it?
I can teach guys and even women how to pose for a full body shot.
Okay, come on, show it to me.
Should I do it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, no, keep it open, keep it open. Okay, so everybody stand up. Can everybody stand up?
Who would have guessed Tyra Banks would be exposed as a pimp for industry elites like Steve Harvey? In 2024, it seems like the steamroller of scandal is touching everyone, even your favorites. Tyra Banks has recently been accused of supplying women and children to the infamous Diddy parties, where they're allegedly trafficked and traumatized for life. Using her position as the host of America's Next Top Model, Tyra reportedly sourced women to be exploited at these parties. Shockingly, she is said to have a special contract with Steve Harvey, allowing him to handpick the best women from her catalog before she offers them to anyone else. It's truly wild and unsettling to think about, so let's break it down further.
Diddy's been a menace since making the band when he made them people leave.
Hey, Chappelle told us.
He's been a menace. Tyra's a menace. Like Tyra Banks?
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe it, yeah.
Like, oh, you have long, pretty hair, bald. Oh, you're bald-headed, wig. Like, she was so mean to the girls. Like, she gave bully energy.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I feel like that was like, I'm not defending her. It's just rude, right? But I feel like that's like...
That's the industry. That's
industry, yeah.
No. My mom, like, I used to do pageants and stuff, and my mom always used to make me, like, watch it. And she's like, don't you want to be on her show? And I was like, absolutely not.
Tyra Banks recently went viral after a whistleblower named Allison Carter accused her, Steve Harvey, and several other celebrities of allegedly selling children to Diddy for his notorious freak-off parties. While many have speculated about Diddy's parties for years, with rumors swirling about what goes on behind closed doors, it's becoming unclear what's fact and what's fiction. However, Allison Carter has been speaking out against Diddy and his associates for years long before the lawsuits, the federal raids, and the infamous bottles of baby oil. Carter has revealed that she's also a victim of Diddy's operations and holds Child Protection Services accountable for being complicit in these activities. She claims that one of the ways Diddy and his associates gain access to children is through CPS, and her primary concern remains the disturbing things kids are allegedly forced to do at these parties.
As a kid, and all of this situation, everything that we're talking about, everything that I've been talking about, I was under the age of 18. Let's start there, okay? I was sold a lot in foster care. A lot of stuff happened in my life with the family I was with. CPS reports go back to 3 months old. I remember 4 years old, and everything took off from there.
Allison previously made serious allegations in an affidavit of truth, where she named high-profile celebrities like Birdman, Denzel Washington, Diddy, and Young Jock. She described disturbing events, stating that children were involved in situations where they were treated as objects at these gatherings. According to her, the parties involved multiple areas with various inappropriate activities taking place, with some rooms designated for specific interests. The atmosphere at these events was chaotic and unsettling, as different groups engaged in highly questionable behavior. These claims have raised many concerns and sparked significant public debate. Allison Carter also recounted a particularly disturbing incident at one of the parties. She described how a comedian, after performing, complained there was no one for him to have sex with backstage. As a result, Allie was offered to him, and despite the no sex rule, he broke it and had sex with her, laughing it off afterward. She screamed for her handler or pimp, but everyone at the party laughed, and she was subsequently punished. She was ordered to perform sex on a table with another girl her age, and later donkeys and burros were brought in. Carter and other girls were forced to have sex with the animals while others watched. The horrifying incident ended with Carter throwing up, and as punishment, her face was rubbed in the vomit along with another girl's. This account adds to the chilling revelations of abuse and exploitation Carter has alleged at these parties. The horror of such experiences is unimaginable, especially for children who suffer lifelong trauma due to the actions of powerful individuals who believe they can act without consequences. According to Ally, her decision to speak out about these events came with heavy personal costs. After going viral, she lost her home and faced significant challenges in rebuilding her life. Despite these setbacks, she remained determined to share her truth. In a recent interview, Ally named more celebrities who were not only part of these parties but also played an active role in acquiring children for these disturbing activities, including Tyra Banks.
Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through this right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it.
Tyra Banks has long been a controversial figure in the entertainment industry with ties to some of the most influential and problematic personalities. She has maintained a close friendship with Diddy for years, frequently appearing at events together and exchanging gifts. Tyra was also known to be a regular guest at Diddy's exclusive white parties, sparking speculation about her presence at even more private after parties. Additionally, Tyra is reported to have a close relationship with Steve Harvey, with L.A. Carter naming both Tyra and Steve as individuals who attended certain notorious gatherings together. In interviews, Tyra and Steve have often appeared friendly, sharing jokes and banter, further fueling the speculation surrounding their relationship. There have been rumors circulating that suggest Tyra Banks and Steve Harvey's relationship may go beyond friendship, with some alleging that Tyra acted as Steve's personal source for women. According to these rumors, Tyra would supply Steve with young women, some of whom were reportedly underage. While these claims are unverified, they feed into the belief that Tyra's reputation, already clouded by controversy, could involve darker activities. Tyra is best known for creating and hosting America's Next Top Model and the Tyra Banks Show, which earned her both fame and a reputation for being a tough and sometimes unkind figure in the industry. Former contestants on America's Next Top Model have come forward to share their negative experiences with Tyra Banks, describing how poorly they were treated during their time on the show. Many have spoken out about the troubling atmosphere created by Tyra, with instances of body shaming, homophobia, sexism, and even racism taking place under her watch. This behavior is particularly ironic given that Tyra originally promoted the show as a platform to challenge industry norms and offer a fresh perspective in the modeling world. At the time, Tyra was seen as a trailblazer in an industry known for its toxicity, but recent viral clips from the show have prompted many to reassess the true impact of her approach. Tyra Banks has faced significant backlash over some of the controversial moments that took place on America's Next Top Model. One particularly criticized clip shows Tyra asking a gay contestant to be less gay, a statement that many found offensive and tone-deaf. This moment, along with others from the show, has sparked renewed discussions about the toxic culture that was allowed to thrive under her leadership, despite her intentions to challenge industry norms. The backlash highlights the disconnect between her original goals for the show and the problematic content that ultimately emerged.
Out, like I'm gay, and I'm really proud of it. I think there's a certain thing of being proud. Like I'm black and proud, you know what I mean? But I'm not like walking on the red carpet. I'm black. Yeah, I'm proud. You know.
The irony surrounding Tyra Banks' actions became even more apparent after she received a GLAAD Award for LGBTQ representation and inclusion in 2009, despite moments like the less gay comment. Additionally, Tyra faced backlash for photo shoots on America's Next Top Model where contestants' skin tones were deliberately darkened to portray different races. When questioned about this in a 2009 interview, Tyra apologized, explaining that the intention behind the shoots was misunderstood and emphasizing that her goal was to spread beauty and break down barriers. While Tyra often spoke about wanting to challenge societal norms, these incidents left many questioning her approach, with some feeling that her actions didn't align with her stated values. In America's Next Top Model, there were several troubling instances that showcased Tyra Banks' dismissive attitude towards contestants' concerns. For example, during one cycle, contestant Kenya complained about being touched inappropriately by a male model, but Tyra brushed it off, blaming Kenya for not handling the situation. Kenya also faced constant fat shaming and was encouraged to diet to avoid gaining weight for photo shoots. In one particularly degrading challenge, Kenya was forced to dress as the deadly sin of gluttony and wear an elephant costume while the show played embarrassing sound effects and zoomed in on her stomach. In another incident from Cycle 7, a contestant reported racist behavior from her male model partner, but Tyra and the judging panel told the contestant it was her responsibility to kiss him and work with him regardless of his behavior. These moments reflect a pattern of troubling responses to serious issues that many found upsetting and inappropriate.
We have to practice.
No, in this moment I only you no practice, okay?
Well, what if we don't get to practice anymore?
No sé.
No. So do you want me to be like that?
No, I don't like it. We are almost done here.
You what?
No. So you think, oh my God. Okay. I say, I don't like it.
Good.
Jada's partner, Nacho, tells Jada that he doesn't even like black girls. She's like, are you serious?
No one should be treated like that. I would hate if I had that guy.
Like it's a rabbit?
He doesn't want to help me. I'm worried about tomorrow's shoot because I have to make out with this guy who's an idiot and a jerk. And he says he doesn't like black girls. I cannot do this. Oh my God.
Actions speak louder than words. So if you look defeated, it reads as defeat.
Okay. Intik untraja.
Jada, can I tell you something? First of all, you can't cry because we don't have time to fix your makeup.
Sorry.
What's the problem?
I can't do this. I'm crying because I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated that I have to kiss this guy. I'm frustrated that I suck really bad at this. I just hope I don't ever have to go through that again.
It's like watching a car crash. Oh, God.
That was a big old open sore.
That was appalling. I mean, it's...
You obviously cannot act. You just fell flat on your face, really.
Tell me that this is the guy that said that he didn't want to kiss a black girl?
He doesn't like black girls.
Oh.
That guy said that?
He told me that to me the night before, and I feel like he's crawling in his skin just to kiss me.
Bottom line is you've got to take control. It's not about him. He's just an extra.
That should not have stopped her from doing the job that she was sent there to do.
Tyra Banks has also faced significant criticism for pressuring contestants on America's Next Top Model to undergo unnecessary cosmetic procedures. A particularly viral and controversial moment came during Cycle 6, when Tyra berated Danielle, the winner, for refusing to close the gap in her teeth. Tyra and the other judges criticized her, claiming that the gap made her unmarketable and pressured her to fix it in order to have a successful future in modeling. This incident highlighted the unrealistic beauty standards often promoted on the show, leaving many viewers questioning Tyra's approach to modeling and self-image.
So, Danielle, you went to the dentist, but you refused to have your gap closed. Do you really think you can have a CoverGirl contract with the gap in your mouth?
Yeah, why not?
This is all people see. It's Easy Reads Beautiful CoverGirl. It's not marketable.
Yeah, just a little bit is okay, but I don't want to completely close it.
Well, I guess she just left the gap wide open for another girl, baby.
I agree.
The irony surrounding Tyra Banks' treatment of contestants on America's Next Top Model continued with her inconsistent approach to beauty standards. After pressuring Danielle to close the gap in her teeth, Tyra later made another contestant widen her gap for no apparent reason, highlighting the contradictory messages being sent. Beyond these beauty-related pressures, there were also moments on the show that felt especially cruel. For example, one contestant was forced to participate in a photo shoot where she had to lie in a coffin at the base of an 8-foot grave just days after learning of the death of a close friend. In another instance, the show aired a private conversation between a contestant and her boyfriend in which she admitted to cheating on him. These actions led to criticism that Tyra was prioritizing drama and shock value over the well-being of the contestants.
Well, I have something I gotta tell you. Another boy danced with me.
Did he touch your butt?
He touched my hip, but no, I just wanted to tell you that.
No, whatever, because this is just dripping with hypocrisy.
I would feel really if I didn't call him. I'm sorry, I just would because...
Okay, then call him and say, I have a boyfriend. You obviously told him that.
No, I didn't.
Tyra Banks' America's Next Top Model was often criticized for the emotional toll it took on contestants, with many viewers pointing out the seemingly endless scenes of contestants crying on film. While the show aired during a time when certain behaviors may not have faced as much scrutiny, some of Tyra's actions seemed to be motivated by spite rather than the well-being of the contestants. Her focus on drama and shock value often overshadowed any attempts at fostering a supportive and professional environment, and many felt that these moments were unnecessary and exploitative. Given Tyra Banks' history of controversial actions on America's Next Top Model, it wasn't surprising when rumors began circulating about her involvement in dubious activities, including allegedly pimping out some of the girls on the show to industry men. These rumors fueled suspicions about her role in exploiting young women for the entertainment of powerful figures in the industry. Similarly, Steve Harvey has faced scrutiny, with fans uncovering old receipts that link him to questionable actions on behalf of Diddy. One such rumor even suggested that Steve had been involved in facilitating a relationship between Diddy and his daughter Lori following the death of Diddy's ex-wife Kim Porter. At the time, Diddy was in his late 40s, while Lori was much younger, raising concerns about the ethical nature of these actions. The situation involving Lori Harvey and Diddy has raised more than a few eyebrows. Allegedly, Lori's relationship with Diddy was a way for Steve Harvey to repay some kind of debt to Diddy, but the rumors don't stop there. According to some claims, Lori was also expected to cater to Diddy's demands, including engaging in activities that were disturbing to many. One notable detail that has fueled speculation is that Lori was seen wearing white nail polish around Diddy, which some have connected to a pattern of behavior reportedly seen in Diddy's past relationships.
Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it.
Diddy's been a menace since making the band when he made them people leave.
Hey, Chappelle told us.
He's been a menace. Tyra's a menace. Like Tyra Banks?
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe it, yeah.
Like, oh, you have long, pretty hair, bald. Oh, you're bald-headed, wig. Like, she was so mean to the girls. Like, she gave bully energy.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I feel like that was like, I'm not defending her. It's just rude, right? But I feel like that's like...
That's the industry. That's the
industry, yeah.
No. My mom, like, I used to do pageants and stuff, and my mom always used to make me, like, watch it. And she's like, don't you want to be on her show? And I was like, absolutely the not.
In a lawsuit filed by his ex-girlfriend Cassie, she claimed that Diddy insisted she wear white nail polish and lingerie to create a contrast with the skin tone of certain individuals, supposedly linked to the same freak-off parties Diddy had been associated with in the past. These unsettling allegations only add to the dark rumors surrounding the relationships in Diddy's circle. It's clear that the situation surrounding Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey, and Diddy is full of disturbing rumors and allegations that are making waves across the internet, with the emergence of more and more receipts. It's hard to ignore the eerie patterns of their behavior and the shady connections that have been uncovered over time. Allegations of exploitation, manipulation, and shady business dealings are casting shadows over their otherwise polished public images. As the public continues to question the true nature of their relationships and the lengths they've gone to in their careers, one thing is certain: Tyra Banks and Steve Harvey's names are far from squeaky clean. Whether or not these rumors are true is something that remains to be fully seen, but the ongoing investigations into their past actions and associations are raising serious concerns. Is Tyra truly part of the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry? Are the allegations of her playing a role in supplying women for the pleasure of powerful industry men legitimate? As more people dig into her past, it seems like we are only scratching the surface of a much deeper mystery. For Steve Harvey, the links to Diddy and the rumors surrounding his relationship with his daughter, Lori, paint a picture of a man deeply embedded in a world of secrets, power dynamics, and questionable choices. It's hard not to feel uneasy about the possible role he's played in enabling Diddy's notorious behavior. So, what's next? Will Tyra, Steve, and Diddy finally be held accountable for their actions, or will they manage to dodge the growing backlash? Only time will tell, but for now, the public's eyes are firmly fixed on them, awaiting the next chapter in this ongoing saga. What do you think? Is Tyra Banks truly guilty of exploiting women for the benefit of the industry elite? Will Steve Harvey's ties to Diddy lead to more revelations about their world of shady deals? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and make sure to like and subscribe for more updates as this drama unfolds. We'll be back soon with more shocking stories and the latest revelations from the entertainment world. Don't miss out!